Hey gamers, welcome to my channel, and today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to share my thoughts and review of Guns of Fury. If you have seen some of my previous videos, you know that I love Metroidvania style games and gun and run games, and this game is a mix of both. Did the mix yield a good result or a complete mess? Let's find out. And let's start with the story. Set in the near future, humanity suffered from a severe energy crisis. So, in the middle of the crisis, a doctor named Dr. Klaus discovered the Tetracell, a new clean energy source that could save the world. But after finishing the cell, Dr. Klaus vanished. His lab was destroyed, and the Tetracell is stolen by Western Industries, with plans to use it for a diabolic superweapon. So, our hero, Vincent Fury, is sent to rescue the doctor and retrieve the device. So, nothing fancy here, just a cool and solid story to kill some bad guys. Now, the graphics. The graphics are clearly inspired by Metal Slug. The characters have a look slightly cartoonish, the enemies are varied, some with bulletproof vests, armor, some of them with big guns, others with small guns, doctors, dogs. We also fight against many vehicles like jeeps, tanks or helicopters. The backgrounds are a bit repetitive. It's mostly war scenarios, some mansions, sewers. I particularly like the explosions and the damage that the vehicles take. I wish it were a bit more variety, but overall the graphics are more than enough for this type of game. The music and sound effects. There is not much to say about the sound effects. We have the sounds of weapons firing, explosions, and the satisfying sound of our enemies dying. All very similar to Metal Slug. The game has no dialogues, and everything is tested. The music, while not at the same level of Metal Slug or Castlevania, is nice, and even in long sessions it doesn't become boring, so I can say that in this department, mission accomplished. Now, the most important thing, the gameplay. We have always 4 different weapons. Our primary weapon with infinitive ammo, secondary weapon with limited ammo, a knife and throwing grenades. Doesn't that sound familiar? We can find or buy new weapons and they all go to our inventory. Some enemies, especially bosses, are easier to defeat with certain weapon or depending on the strategy used. Some weapons are more powerful and slower, like the shotgun, others are faster but weak, like the machine gun. Some do more damage at close range. We can also find or buy items to make our mission easier, such as more stamina, more ammunition, medical kits, stealth outfits, among others. Some weapons can be used to open doors, and as in all Metroidvania style games, we have a map to explore. At the beginning, almost our paths are locked, and then we defeat a boss, we gain a new ability. Double jump, claws for climbing, knee pads for crawling, because our super muscular soldier can't crawl without knee pads. Fucking pussy. We can also find cards to open locked doors until we unlock the complete map. One thing that I love is that, as you can see on the map, it has letters. The letters are the items we need to unlock them. The V for the Volt gun, the C for the claws, and the numbers for the card number we need to open the path to proceed in the game. The bosses, every time I fight a boss for the first time, I lost in seconds, and I always claim that the boss is impossible. Then, after memorizing the shooting patterns and figure out the best weapon to use it, I realized that the boss isn't impossible at all. One thing in my opinion that makes the game easier is that we can find and we can also buy many food that stays in our inventory, and that makes the game and the bosses very easy, because we just need to pause the game, eat some food, and this way we gain a lot of health, making almost impossible to lose. So my final thoughts. Personal, because I love the Metal Slug series, I enjoy very much playing this game, although in my opinion it's not as good as most Castlevanias, or Metroid games, but it is a great game that will please any gamer that loves both Metroidvania games and run and gun games. It costs less than 15 euros, and I bought it in promotion for just 9 euros. And the hours of gameplay that this game gave me, the frustration and the joy by defeating the boss, it worth much more than that. So if you ask me my opinion about this game, I strongly recommend it.